Welcome to episode 45 of the Sweet Natured Cruisecast. Hi, I'm Linz, as always I'm joined by Marky.
Hello.
Hello, and today we're talking the biggest cruise gambles you can make, but not necessarily in the casino. But first, a little mood music.
Some people like having a plan. They like to pick the deck, but I love the thrill of not knowing. What the heck? Oh, did I do a bad thing? Rolling all the dice.
What did you think to today's mood music?
Wow.
I will say that. You might like the full version which you can hear at the
I can't wait. I cannot wait.
end. And I'll let you guess afterwards what I was inspired.
Hey, it sounds very Chris Isaac-y.
I was kind of going Jace Everett True Blood
Okay.
style, so that swampy
Throwback show.
blues
Yeah.
type thing. Yeah.
Okay.
But on to more important things.
Mm-hmm.
This week's topic.
Yes.
We've also got just 2 news stories today.
Okay.
Because we've got the return of a cruise confession.
Oh, no.
And it's a bit of a precursor to the late night Lindsay one.
Oh, yes.
It nearly made it into the
Really?
Lindsay
Okay.
but when I compared it to some of the other ones,
It seemed a little tame.
Ish.
Oh,
It's still very good.
okay.
But today we're going to be talking about
Yes.
gambles that you can make
Mhm.
when it comes to your cruise holiday.
Right.
So, as you rightly said in the introduction, we're not talking about going into the casino or playing bingo or deal or no deal. These potentially are much more
Costly.
impactful
Yeah, okay.
and costly.
Okay.
And just to sort of throw out some of the ones that we're going to talk about, and we'll get into these in a bit more depth. Guaranteed cabins, not knowing where you're based.
Done that.
Mystery cruises,
Not done
not
that.
knowing where you're going.
I've looked at it, but we've not done that.
Mystery excursions,
We've been on those.
Maiden Voyages,
Oh, yes.
new cruise lines,
New cruise lines. Mm-hmm.
And cruising out of season to areas where it can be either unseasonably cold or you could be going in hurricane season.
Oh, okay.
So let's start.
This is a big one. Okay.
I know. And you're not having to go to work at the end of it, so it's even better. We can talk about it. Shall we start off with guaranteed cabins? Because that's one that I feel that a lot of people are going to come across most often of what we've talked about.
Yes.
Do you just want to explain what we mean by guaranteed cabin?
This is where, when you book your cruise, you do not know. You'll know what type of cabin you've booked or stateroom. So a balcony inside, a window, suite, but you don't know where you're going to be based. So it could be the back, the front, the middle, the top.
The bottom.
The bottom. Somewhere that you weren't expecting.
And what they do, they guarantee you a minimum spec of cabin.
Yes.
So, for instance, if you booked a guaranteed inside,
yes,
then you would get a guaranteed minimum spec, but you can get anything above that.
Oh, you can get bumped.
And that happens a lot.
Yeah, but it's not happened to us.
No.
But we've had a very nice room.
No, we've had it where we've been guaranteed, for instance, a front or rear cabin, and we'll come on to our guarantees in a second, and we've ended up with a midship one.
Well, it's
which would have cost more money.
But sort of mid-front or mid-aft.
Yeah, but we have heard stories, and we've had people in our Facebook group talk about where they booked a guarantee and ended up getting a suite. And they might have only booked an ocean view or a balcony.
Or they've booked and they're above the nightclub or below the swimming pool and the chairs.
And that's the other risk of it. You could be next to the anchor.
Yes.
And every time you go into port, I hear that. You could be right at the front next to the foghorn.
Mm-hmm.
You could be below the pool deck and you hear them cleaning it and getting it ready at 5 o'clock in the morning.
And moving the chairs.
You could be above the nightclub or above the theatre.
Yep.
And it is a big risk because if you get that cabin and it's fundamentally wrong, there'll be nothing wrong with the cabin itself.
No.
But its location, then it could ruin your holiday.
You can also tick if you do pick your room and your location and your stateroom number and everything, and you select auto upgrade,
Yeah.
you might have all this again.
I mean, the auto upgrade is a good sort of linked version of this. It's not one that people think of as taking a gamble.
No.
Because you go, oh, well, I could get an upgrade and it'd be fantastic.
Mm.
I'll end up in the fanciest royal suite.
No.
That isn't what it means. It can be anything that's a scale above what you've got, which could literally still be, for instance, a balcony suite, but you could have one that's got a little bit more space, but is right at the front or the back, and your previous one had a midship one.
Yeah.
You could get a suite.
You could.
You could end up upgraded from a junior suite to something fancier.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a bit of a gamble. Now, the guaranteed ones, we have done this ourselves a couple of times.
Yes.
Do you want to just talk about our experiences on it?
We've done okay. I'm touching the wood. I think we've done okay. There's not a time we've gone, oh no. Saying that though, wait.
Guaranteed next one that we do.
We've done it now. That's it. We've put it out there to the universe. So
now, I mean, the big reason to do the guaranteed ones is that they can be significantly cheaper.
Well, it can be cover the difference could be your drinks package or your specialty dining or basically your spending money in between. And
now you might better answer this, you might not.
Okay.
I was thinking it as you were talking then, and I'm not sure where you can or not. You know how we can bid for a different cabin?
Yes.
On a lot of cruise ships now, it's a thing you can put a bid in, which again, it's a gamble, but you will save more money than buying it directly. If you've got a guaranteed one, do you still get an option to bid?
You know what? That's a very good question, and I don't remember us having it. I think
when we've done the guaranteed ones, we've done them fairly late.
Yes, we have.
Certainly when we did Ventura, we did that like 3 days before we got on it.
Yeah, and they usually, and we've always known where we're going to be located. We haven't we know we get the room allocated pretty quickly because we booked it so late as well. So, yeah.
Yeah, there has been exceptions. So I said the one for when we went on Ventura, we didn't know about the exact room we were getting on until I think the day before.
Yeah, but we booked it the day before that, so but we're still happy,
and we're in a great spot.
Yeah.
So would you say that the guaranteed room is a gamble you would be happy to take again?
Until you're not.
And then the first time that you're not, would that stop you doing it?
You get burnt, and you were like, we're never doing this again. I think that's the thing.
I think that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Mystery cruises.
Never done it. I like the sound of it, I must be honest.
These are becoming increasingly popular. Fred Olsen's just gone out on one. I think it's gone out on one this weekend, or it goes out on one imminently.
I was looking at another one they were doing as well.
Pam and Andrew are on it.
Pam and Andrew are on it?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it'll be... They are becoming quite popular.
Yeah.
I like them conceptually.
Hmm.
Because ultimately, if you're on the cruise, if the ports you're going to are not ones that you fancy, you're still on a cruise. You're still on a cruise.
I'm just wondering, out of these mystery cruises, when you're like, good morning, today we've pulled up in Le Havre, you'd be like, oh, Le Havre, great.
I mean, you're going to have a clue where you're going because they're not going to switch the maps off, and you've still got GPS in your phone.
Yeah.
So you can see the general direction.
Yeah, but
if you come out of Southampton, for instance, you're on a mystery cruise, and
you
it starts heading towards Ireland.
Yes.
There's a decent chance you're heading to Ireland.
You're not going to Boston.
You're probably not going to go there. You're probably not going to go to Iceland.
Not on a 5-nighter, no.
No. So you know roughly, and because it's, for instance, a 5-night mystery cruise, and you're going out of Southampton, you can only go so far.
You can, but then you'll get excited thinking, oh, am I going so-and-so place? And then you go to the one,
What about packing?
In respect of clothes that you're going to wear? Yeah. I just pack for the UK.
You just assume that it's going to be
4 seasons
time of year you're at.
In one day kind of job, yeah.
Yeah.
Layers.
That's the secret to taking a mystery cruise.
Les.
Now, I don't know, because you might have checked the pricing for it when it came out. A mystery cruise is cheaper than a normal cruise.
They're slightly cheaper, but I don't know if it's because I'm looking at it closer to the actual event. They do seem slightly cheaper. But
would you do one?
Yeah, I would do them.
Would you do a mystery cruise, booking it with a line, if it was also the mystery ship?
A mystery ship, mystery cruise.
So you know the cruise line. So let's say, for instance, it was P&O. But it's a mystery cruise. They don't tell you what ship you're going on and they don't tell you where it's going. Would you be willing to take that gamble?
It depends what the price was.
If it was reasonable.
If it's reasonable, then probably. That's a very good question. Mystery ship. You'd probably be able to figure it, though, because then you could see, like...
Well, you could see where the other ones are going,
where the other ones are and what they're booked.
They are published.
Yeah, so, you could work it out.
And they might tell you, like, a couple of weeks out.
I don't think the mystery ship is going to be a thing. Mystery cruise, yes, mystery ship, unless they rolled out the Oriana, and like,
where have they found that?
Exactly.
I'd be more concerned about that.
Yeah. So,
how about mystery excursions?
Now we've done this, but I don't know if it's because it was a mystery excursion because we didn't read the small print. But maybe I'd do a mystery excursion. Well, ours kind of turn into mystery excursions anyway. Just how what we book. I was watching Jamie going into Kotor today on his Fred Olsen cruise, and he was like, "Oh, beautiful Kotor! Look at all the things that you can see and all the things it can do." And we went to Albania.
We didn't get to Albania.
We could see Albania.
In your mind, we got to Albania. We were 10 miles short of the border.
I could see Albania.
We didn't get to enjoy Kotor as much.
No, we did not. We did not.
But it did say where we were going on.
It felt a mystery excursion.
But we've done like mystery food excursions where you don't know where you're going to go or what you're going to try.
No, and I like that. I like a bit of mystery. I like a bit of mystery. Don't get me wrong. You've got to feel that you're getting value for money from your mystery.
That's fair enough. I think one of the more popular gamble ones at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, when I say more popular, a very common one, because these have always been common for people to do, which are the Maiden Voyages.
Good luck with that.
Do you think that they are still as in demand post-pandemic, where we've seen quite a lot of ships delayed?
I think...
And things not being ready?
Yeah.
Compared to what they were before?
I think people like them. I think they're always going to get booked. There's always that jeopardy of whether it's going to happen or not. Always. But people like the merch. There's
something special about being on the ship for the first time.
I know they're fresh and nobody's slept in this bed before and nobody's had a shower in this shower before and nobody's...
Well, they probably have, because there's probably been some shakedown cruise on it.
But just that feeling of super new, super shiny. I can see why it's appealing. I can.
We've never personally booked a Maiden.
We ended up on one and then we didn't.
Yeah. But then because our one, we were booked onto the second cruise and that ended up getting cancelled as well, which was for some princess.
It was the second cruise and then came the inaugural and then that got cancelled.
We ended up going on the new second version of it.
Yeah, and we also got to go to Alaska.
Yeah, we did. Not on that same ship.
No.
Two different things,
but
related to that. But the problem with Maidens is, one, you're booking them years in advance while the ship's still being built.
Yeah.
So it's obviously not ready at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Over the last sort of 5 years, the number of ships that have come out on time is probably much smaller percentage than those that have been delayed.
Yeah, and it makes me wonder if people actually gamble in respect of, we'll book it. If it happens, great. If it doesn't, we're going to get some credit and we'll get a bit
use
of
that towards it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a literal gamble.
That is super gambling.
You're putting it on, you're like, well, we'll go on it, but actually what we'd really like is a load of credit.
Because then
Do you think there's a lot of people do that
I
now?
don't know. I could imagine, like, I can imagine it becoming a thing. Somebody might be like so maverick that they'll go, you know what, I'm gonna book it. I've sussed out the supply chain. I don't think it's
not coming out on time.
I don't think this is coming out on time. This like proper like just researching. And
Yeah.
I've looked at the shipyard. They've got this many ships being built. This thing. There's a shortage of beige carpet.
So celebrity's going to be late.
I'm gonna do well out of this.
So if you look at sort of, certainly straight after the pandemic, the newer ships that were being built were pretty much all delayed, and that would out of supply chain. Then we had some issues with the Suez Canal, and delays coming through there. So again, that delayed stuff and getting people to where they needed to be and getting things where they needed to be to do that. And I thought that by now would have sort of calmed down and we'd have seen the ship. Because I don't remember, and I might be remembering it with rose-tinted glasses, but I don't remember pre-pandemic Maiden Voyages really getting delayed.
No, I don't either.
I'm sure they did.
I'm sure,
I just don't
but
remember it.
maybe we didn't pay as much attention.
We may pay more attention now.
Yeah.
But if you'd have asked me a year ago, would the new Disney ship be delayed?
I'd have said no, because it's already built.
Yeah. It were already done. It were fit out. It were sort of a big deal going out of Singapore.
Yeah.
The load of publicity about it. And then that were only delayed, about 2 months ago?
It's not long. It's not long.
And delayed through to, I think it was delayed 5 months, wasn't it, through to March, or 6 months.
Yeah.
No, it was originally due to come out, sail in December, and it's been put through to March. So it had been delayed 4 months. They announced it a few months before that.
Which is going to be first? You play the new GTA or get on that ship?
You'll get on that ship because GTA has just been pushed back to November 26th.
Okay. Which will you do?
Which will I do first? I'll probably play Grand Theft Auto 6 before I get on that ship. Because I can't imagine that we get on that ship in 2026.
No.
It'd be lovely if we did, but there's no plans to at this point, so I can't imagine.
No.
Having said that, Grand Theft Auto will probably get delayed again till 2027.
That's what I'm saying.
It's already been delayed like 4 times.
I was like, what's been delayed a lot?
Yeah, that's been delayed a lot. So them getting delayed. So that's one part of the gamble of a Maiden. That your ship is not ready and you don't get to go on it. And you can often find out. So if we use, for instance, some princesses, the extreme example.
Yeah.
We found out 3-4 days before we were due to go.
Yeah, 3 days.
That ours wasn't then going to go. Which is obviously doesn't give you a lot of time to come up with alternatives. That's one side of the gamble.
Yeah.
The other side of it is Queen Anne.
Yeah.
It's ready. Queen Anne got delayed, but then when it came out on those that were on the Maiden, and we had friends on there, had a huge amount of problems.
Yeah.
Computer tech, staff not trained. It was they didn't do a shakedown cruise.
Yeah, I feel that again. It's another thing you have to consider.
And you've also got things where when it's a new ship, they've not tested all the technology working there, such as the app. So you go and try and book a meal and you can't. They go and try and take your orders in the restaurant, and they end up having to go to a pad and paper.
Yeah,
which happened on that particular one. And for a lot of people, these can be sort of bucket list cruises or once in a lifetime thing.
Yeah, I know.
And are you better off from a gamble point of view? Just booking like 2 or 3 months later to give it a chance to settle in. Because unlike the guaranteed cabin, you're not saving money booking a Maiden.
No, you're
Maidens are generally not significantly cheaper.
No.
So sometimes a little bit.
Depending on what they're doing.
Yeah, but also they tend to be very popular and sell out very quick.
Yeah.
So there's not things in there. Kind of related to that.
Okay.
Where we get new cruise lines.
Oh.
So the couple of ones that spring to mind in recent years, being Virgin.
Yes, we did that. Ambassador, we took a while.
Yeah. Virgin, we were on their second ever cruise.
Yes.
Technically, there was like over a year between their press
Launch.
cruise
Yes, yeah.
and the next one.
I feel this has gone a very,
straight
like, talking about the P word again.
No, we're not talking about from that. I'm just saying there was a big gap between them getting ready and the sort of second cruise.
Yeah.
And you do get where it's a brand new cruise ship. It's the same cruise lines, the same problems you get with Maidens, but potentially ramped higher because it's literally their first thing as a company.
Yeah.
So it's like going into a restaurant on land on its opening night and expecting everything to be perfect.
Or a hotel or something. Yeah, it's just...
anything where it's its first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you have a look at early model Teslas, the first ones that came out... No, I'm just using it as a...
very geeky today.
The first versions that came out had a lot of problems. And you get that. But there is an appeal to it's something brand new.
Oh, like early adopter.
Well, the one that I'm going to touch on here specifically is ultra luxury when it came out.
Yeah.
Ritz-Carlton.
Oh, that wasn't... I remember watching Will from Trek Trendy on that. That didn't go well at all.
No, we saw a couple of ones where they'd come out. But that was a really well-established, well-thought-of, well-respected hotel chain.
Yeah.
That if you stayed at a Ritz-Carlton resort, you knew it were going to be good.
Yeah.
You were going to pay a premium, but you knew it were great.
They also do a good... They do a good brunch. Oh,
is that the one we went to in Florida that one time?
Oh, I don't remember. I got absolutely...
Was that the bottomless brunch one?
The bottomless brunch.
I do remember that.
And then they had to...
That was build your own mimosas, wasn't it?
There was a build your own mimosa station.
And a build your own Bloody Mary.
And then they had to golf cart me to the car. And then we went to Animal Kingdom. And
Did you go to Animal Kingdom that same day?
Yeah, because there's pictures of me with the tigers.
The young versions of us.
The picture of me with the tigers.
You see, I think, is that the one where we got the Easy Tiger picture?
I've got an Easy Tiger t-shirt on that I went to the Ritz-Carlton in. And it was from Oliver Bonas. And I'm kind of asleep on a rock looking at a tiger.
I'd forgotten that was that same day. Yeah.
Sorry, I digress.
Yeah. So going back to Ritz-Carlton.
They're very good.
Incredibly well respected at what they're doing. You would have no problem going and stay at any of their resorts or eating in their sort of fine dining venues. But when their new ship came out, which there was a lot of hype about, they had a lot of problems.
Yeah. I mean, it happens.
What they realised is that a hotel that moves and travels around the world has different logistical problems to one that's on land.
Yeah.
So it's that gamble. Okay, final one of the sort of gambles.
Goodness. I feel we've gone on a bit today.
Out of season voyages. So where you're going in an off-peak time of year from either a warm place that's maybe a bit colder.
Yeah.
Or a really warm place that's all of a sudden potentially really windy.
Oh, like a hurricane season.
Yeah. Now, those particular ones where, for instance, we did Windstar out of season in the Mediterranean.
That's the only way we could do.
It rained probably 5 of the 9 nights.
Yes, but luckily the pool was like a bath.
Yeah, so we weren't bothered.
No.
But for some people, and when we did excursions, we walked around the towns, we just put a brolly up, we want.
Yeah, no, it was nice.
But you can save money doing it like that, and it can make those sort of type of holidays
achievable. Yeah.
And the Caribbean going at the time of year that we're recording this now, sort of early November, but that sort of late September through end of November is sort of peak hurricane season.
Yes.
And therefore off peak for a lot of people to go.
Yeah.
It can be a lot cheaper to go, and there's more availability.
Yeah.
We've personally tried to always avoid doing Caribbean.
Saying that, we've done transatlantic at this time of year.
We have, Our first ever transatlantic was end of October.
And the one we did on Apex was this time of year, and we just kept going, having to go south, then
because as we were going across, there was a hurricane
so we have done it.
in front of us.
Yeah.
But it stayed ahead of us and wasn't a problem.
No.
Would you be worried about booking something in off-peak season or do you just see that as it be helping make the cruise more achievable?
Yeah, that one.
More achievable.
Yeah, especially if you've got your eye on a specific ship / line.
I think if you want to do a fancy cruise line,
Yeah.
or a longer cruise,
Mm-hmm.
and so you look at this time of year coming out of, for instance, Southampton, some of the
Yeah.
P&O ones are like 31 days,
Yeah.
and you can get that for well under £1,500 per person.
Yeah.
You know, you can't live on land for that amount of money.
No.
So, but obviously it's going to be not as nice as in summer.
Yeah.
Would you like a cruise confession?
Yes, please.
Okay. So this one is from Tina. That's her real name, but obviously I'm not going to give a surname.
Okay.
She said I can use her name.
Okay.
And I've called it the Aperitif Rendezvous.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. So when we get through this, you'll see why I debated which one it should be in.
Okay.
But I felt it should be in here.
Okay.
Okay, Lindsay and Mark, I've been waiting to send this one in. This is a confession for two, and it's about what my husband and I now call our formal night game.
Oh.
We've been cruising for, let's be honest, too long.
Okay.
We've been married for over 20 years,
Nice.
and we adore formal nights.
Yes.
But they can get a little samey.
They can do.
If you go on the same one time and time again.
But you adore them.
Yeah. You put the dress on, he puts the tux on, you have a nice dinner, you have a drink, you go to bed, yawn.
Okay.
So, on our last cruise, it was on one of the Morella ships.
Okay.
Which are surprisingly formal. I didn't realise this until
Okay.
recently,
Okay.
how much they like to dress up on them.
Yeah.
We decided to really spice it up.
Mm-hmm.
We had this whole elaborate backstory.
It makes me think of continue.
You told me afterwards. We were not a married couple from Lancashire. Oh no, I was Veronica, a mysterious socialite.
I'm going to say it sounds like what was Modern Family, where they used to, when they go to hotel and put stickers on.
Maybe that inspired it.
Maybe.
So, I was Veronica, mysterious socialite, and he was Sebastian, a roguish art dealer.
Oh, hello.
I like that one.
Okay.
The game was this. We'd get ready separately. And at 7 p.m, we would meet at the aperitif bar. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And pretend we were total strangers.
Oh, I love it.
To see if we still had it.
Oh, nice.
The idea being we'd go there for cocktails before dinner and work up an appetite. Let me tell you, it worked. I got there first, sat at the bar, ordered a very Veronica-like dirty martini. He walks in, I see him scan the room and his eyes land on me, and he gives me a little smirk and slides on the stool next to me.
Yeah.
He hits me with this terrible chat-up line. Something like, I'm sure a woman like you has heard every line in the book, so how about I just buy you a drink instead?
To which I would say, can I have the cash? But okay.
He's not on a cruise ship. It gives you a C card. It was so cheesy, but because we're in character, it was electric.
Okay.
The bartender was a lovely guy named Stefan, and he absolutely knew what was going on. He was playing along, giving us these knowing smirks. We were flirting. We were discovering that we both love cruising.
Nice.
The innuendo was flying.
Wow.
I was talking about his large collection. He was admiring my sparkling jewellery. And the real risky part came when a couple he'd been doing trivia with all week came over. They sat down right next to us.
So she'd not met this couple?
No.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi, we missed you at trivia this evening. And they looked at my husband, where's your wife? Lindsay and Mark, I didn't even blink. I just put my hand on my husband's arm, give him a sultry look and said to the other couple, oh, I think his wife retired for the evening. I was just about to show him my aft view balcony. The look on their faces as the penny dropped so hard it nearly blew up the floor. They just mumbled, oh, right, night then, and practically ran away. Stefan, the bartender, turned to us and said, would you like to settle your bill? We took our new acquaintance back to the cabin.
Acquaintance?
She took it, new acquaintance.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I
thought we Stefan then.
No. And let's just say Sebastian was very impressed with the view. and Veronica had made a very successful acquisition.
Nice.
It's now our new tradition, and I
I
highly
love
recommend it.
I love it.
We never made the regular dinner, and instead I'd pop back out later for some late night nibbles.
I bet.
But we do have to ask forgiveness from you and the trivia couple, who were not absolutely sure that I wasn't his wife and thought he'd picked up some socialite. So, do you forgive them?
Wholeheartedly. I forgive you. I forgive you. I love it. Absolutely love it. It's made my cheeks hurt. I love it. I just absolutely love it. Well done.
Yeah, totally forgive him. I thought
You don't get to forgive. I am the forgiving.
That said Lindsay and Mark.
I'm the forgiving one.
Oh, well done you. They did have that elements of
Modern Family
where they go to the hotel.
Yeah, because they're at what is it? A conference to the
I love
stickers
the
on.
fact that he'd been playing trivia with someone and then all of a sudden.
I mean, that's how. If there is somebody that's how you actually. If somebody comes up to you and you don't want to engage with them because you think, oh well, just make out you're chatting up the person you're with. It could be your significant other. It could be your mother. Just make out just to
deter them.
Well, just like make things interesting.
Would you like a couple of cruise news stories?
Oh yes, please. Thank you.
So the first one is not the sort of story we normally cover on here, but because of what had happened, I felt that we probably should talk about it.
Oh my God!
So, 2 social media live streamers were on Harmony of the Seas.
Okay.
And were kicked off.
Why?
For having a fight
with each other.
Yep. So the ship sailed not that long since, on 2nd of November. And it had multiple streamers on board it.
Okay.
Not just these 2. This had been reported all over the main news. So this is public story. And the
don't give the names.
Being identified.
Yeah, well, don't let when
it's not anyone you know anyway.
No, well, don't do the names. Don't do the names.
No, I'm not. But apparently there'd been a great deal of other poor behaviour as well. So they weren't kicked off just for the fight, albeit I suspect there probably would have been. But they were arguing with another streamer when punches were thrown. They'd apparently been drinking really heavily throughout the evening.
I'm guessing it was beer or wine, not the cocktails.
Yeah, they'd obviously gone for something stronger than the less strong versions. Or maybe they'd been drinking really heavily all day. They'd been live streaming them being abusive to other passengers.
Classy.
Yeah. And conversations were less than civil. Then they were seen running down the corridors, banging on people's rooms and live streaming it. And then when they found someone who opened the door for them, asked if they had forgot to hang the pineapple outside.
What the heck?
I know. So, absolutely rightly, at the next port, Royal Caribbean went, off you go. And I completely agree.
Not very classy,
don't understand.
Guys. Not very classy.
And then to be live streaming it.
What? Idiots. And this is what happens. I feel, I could go off on one now about influencer outreach and how to do your research. Okay.
Making sure the right people are on there. I mean, they might not have been doing anything with the cruise lights out. They might have just got on there, paid for it, and then just been like that. Let's have a happier one, though.
Yes, please.
And we kind of foretold this.
We did.
Yeah. Star Princess was christened the other day.
Yep.
With its new godparents. Matthew and, is it Camilla?
Yep. McConaughey.
Camilla McConaughey. And when they christened the ship, as you suggested, they used a bottle of their own tequila.
Well, of course they did.
So, because we did say on a couple of weeks ago, would they use champagne for it or would they use a bottle of tequila?
No, I said they would use the tequila.
And they did. Albeit, I would say that's a waste of really good tequila.
But I bet they put it in a special bottle as well. I bet the glass.
It was designed to crack.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. So they had a big ceremony.
Yep, a ceremony. Okay.
Ceremony. What did I say?
I don't know.
So they had a big ceremony and a massive drone show, and I've seen some of the footage with it, and it created in the sky a drone version of the Star Princess.
Oh, I thought you said a bottle of tequila. I was like,
well, it may have done
and
a bottle
a
of tequila as
lime.
well, and a lime,
And a glass.
and they made it into a 24-karat gold margarita. But apparently, we're a really star-studded event.
Oh, lovely.
It was broadcast on their channel, so I'm guessing it's probably on YouTube or will
Somewhere.
be at some point.
Yeah.
So it'll be one to have a look at afterwards. But I just thought it was worth following back up on that, because we did say we wondered if they would use tequila.
And they did.
And they did, so well done for that. Well, that brings us to the end of another episode.
Wow. Well, thank you.
Just before we cheers for the end of it, I'm just going to put a call out, because in a couple of weeks' time, we're doing the Late Night Lindsay special.
Oh.
And you still need some more naughty confessions coming in for you to read out. Yeah. You've got some. You've got a decent amount, but we could do them also. If you can send them through to us, that will be fantastic. And you can get in touch via any of the normal methods.
Oh, my goodness. I can't.
And then you've got that to look forward to. And maybe you might have some of that tequila.
I thought you say maybe you have one yourself. I was like,
no, the tequila.
I will
for the show.
I will do the tequila.
You will. And when we do that one, you're going to be on screen by yourself. And I'm going to be off screen operating things, so you don't have to try and figure out all
in
this.
A corner.
In a corner.
Behind a plant.
Where you can't see me, in a Ros and Fraser kind of way, and I will be your Ros.
Okay.
Well,
my Fraser.
Dr. Lindsay is in the house.
Dr. Lindsay.
So, and with that then, so shall we say bye-bye?
When are we planning on doing that?
We're doing that in the next couple of weeks. So it'll be out.
I'm not getting my hair done for a few weeks.
I don't think you'll be bothered by the time you get to that. We'll be doing it at some point, end of November, beginning of December.
Okay, because, that would be good.
A couple of episodes away yet.
Okay.
So I don't think it'll be the episode after this. I think it'll be the one after that.
I'm going to say,
so it'll be one a few weeks before Christmas.
I was like, my eye, I need to,
look good.
Well, not look good, but make an effort.
Well, shall we cheers?
Cheers, darling. Thank you for listening, and have a lovely day.
And I'll play you out with a little mood music.
Oh, you song.
I saw that guarantee cabin. I knew what it was. It's a lucky dip, a roll of the dice, just a dangerous little buzz. My finger's on the book now, I know I should behave, but that low, low price, it's calling my name. Think of all the cash I'll save. Some people like having a plan. They like to pick the deck, but I love the thrill of not knowing. What the heck? Oh, did I do a bad thing? Rolling all the dice. Did I do a bad thing? For half the normal price. That mystery cruise to nowhere, got no ports I've ever seen. Might be Norway, might be Belgium, it's a beautiful mad dream. That brand new shakedown ship, the app is full of wrecks. But I just wanna be the first one to walk on those new decks. Oh, did I do a bad thing? Rolling all the dice. Did I do a bad thing? For half the normal price. I woke up this morning to a rumble and a groan. I'm right above the anchor, chilling on my Iron Throne. I knew that it was risky, but I'll do it all again. I just can't stop clicking book now. It's a game I gotta win. Oh, did I do a bad thing? Rolling all the dice. Did I do for half the normal price. Yeah, half the price. I think I did a bad thing. And I do it again.